Welcome back. I have a really bad habit of not turning on the camera when I start working. But, you know, you want to enjoy your project. You want to do stuff. Last time I left off was with the hood. You know what I mean? So I got curious and I wanted to see what was inside the black car. And in order to do that, I'll show you on HOSS, on the orange car, you have the little rod that goes from the lock to this, right? And you can like flip this little security thing and it'll open the lock, see? Well, you gotta like put pressure on it. And then boom, right? But you can't do that with the carpet and the electronic solenoid in the way. So what I did was, and I can fix this little piece of carpet, it's cool, whatever. I just stripped me a little bit of the wire from the thing because the wiring inside this car, wait till you hear what I found. Anyway, I just cut it, took a little 12-volt battery, and then pushed from the inside to get it to pop open. So about the wiring, right? This car had some boom booms, right? Lightning audio, whatever, right? But more crazier than that is that this thing had LiDAR detection or something. Like, insane. It was all like through here and through here. I pulled it out. LiDATech. So this thing was a street monster at one point in time. He was running from you know who. And it had a Clifford alarm. You know, that's the rest of the dash panel. But yeah, it had a protected by Clifford, you know, this is that EL glow stuff or whatever. Clifford sensitivity thing. But the LiDATech thing is right here. Laser Echo Interface Box. So I'm guessing he ran on the streets, you know what I mean? But the wiring is a little crazy because if you just noticed, not only is that an alarm, but it's got a bunch of relays. Now, an alarm does not need 4 large 40 to 60 amp relays. 30, 40, 40, 60, 40, 30, or whatever. That's a lot of relays. This car used to be Pro Charged. And since it had forced induction, I was thinking maybe it had a bigger fuel system or something like that. But all I would find was LiDAR stuff and alarm stuff and audio stuff. So I got to look inside the trunk. This is where the plot thickens. This also was underneath the dash. And GM don't do wiring like that. Alarm people don't do wiring like that. The type of twists and stuff. So I was like, okay, let me see what's in here. And I found all this poking up through these holes in the carpet. Once I got in here, he had an amp screwed into, thank God, a piece of MDF, which you can see the outline where the wire came out and all that. And I flipped this up. Hold on. Bear with me. I got one hand. Look at that. That's not factory. That's not OEM. So as I peel back the layers on this thing, this has a fuel pump cutout. They're not supposed to look like that. They're supposed to look like this. Look. So somebody did something to that fuel system. Being a Pro Charged car, maybe it has some kind of crazy pump or something in the tank. I don't know. Let me get this all pulled back. Let me get this all arranged and I'll be right back. Electrical snakes. Check this out. Audio source feed, jacketed. I don't know, audio heads probably seen that before. I don't know much about that. So I got this peeled back. I'm gonna take a drill, zip, 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 and I wanna see what's underneath. Okay. And I was thinking like, man, this car could be like super complete or whatever, blah, blah, blah. No, it's been cut on too. What is this? It's got a steel tank, which on the 97 or 94, I think, to 98 has steel tanks, and some of the 98s have steel tanks, and then some have plastic. I have a plastic tank from the other car there, but I'm trying to see what else is going on here, because maybe they did a drop in or something. For this to be like this, that tells me there's something big underneath there. I won't know until I pull the fuel system. At least I know that's there, and that's like that. Something to look into with all the non-factory stuff. And go from there, because all this needs to go. Ugh. I'm not planning on having any kind of big audio or anything like that in this car. This is not, you know, my idea for this thing. I would like to remove as much as possible. I don't know. Oh, this is a ground, and they didn't bolt it. They welded it. That's okay. What was that? Oh, junk. Dude, there's road flares in here. There's freaking road flares in there. Very carefully. Oh no, 93 and 92, I'm tripping. 99 and February 92. Those are, yeah, those are gonna get disposed of properly. What else is in here? Oh, this is for the center console. Okay. Tools, factory tools. So that's where the spare tire would have mounted, I believe. And then over here, on this side, is just another like wheel well area or whatever, with like a plastic blocker for a vent. Well, got the pump out. It's a Walbro 294. So I've read on LS1 Tech, and I've had my project managers advise me that these things make like 500. Like people make 500 like wheel horsepower with one of these things. So I have my pump, and I'm pumping the old E85 out. The pump is like, the new one's like only like $100 or whatever, but if I can like bench run this one or something and get some of the nasty fuel out of it, I think it'll be okay. The tank don't look bad inside, but getting all this fuel out, use it for the burn barrel or something. Well, I've got that all covered up now. I'm gonna put those screws or self-tappers back in once I've decided if I'm gonna run new lines to the front or if I'm just gonna keep what I got. I think with this car, I would like to just do the bare minimum possible to get it to move under its own power. And the reason why is because if I don't use this engine that's in this car, it's gonna, I mean, I've had it for 2 years and it hasn't done anything but spin with a jump box. So if it's not making you money, or you're not getting any use out of it, it's money wasted. I mean, personally, I mean, although it's like that ladder over there, I'm not using it, so it's just money sitting. So for me to be happy, I think I'm gonna take this out and use it in the black car just so I can get some use. And at the same time, things can get fixed in this car. You know, this needs a windshield, $600. This needs a firewall, complete firewall. That's $700-800. It needs a tube front. That's $700 or so, unless you catch it on a deal. So this needs fab work. And does this stuff need to be in here for that? Nope, it needs to come out. I need to hear it run. So that's why I've got these I have low impedance injectors over there. I have these high impedance injectors that I got so I can put fuel to it, because the PCM that comes with this LAT controls kit does not push power for high impedance injectors, or for low impedance injectors. So that being said, I can hear it run. Need a new starter. I've got a charge harness that came from the donor vehicle, and you can see the damage to the starter solenoid. So I'm guessing I could use this in the other car, but anyway, I digress. I have the donor harness from the original car, original donor of the engine. Got a bunch of clips that I can use in the future. So as long as I don't step on them. So there's that. And yeah, I cut some more on the hood because it wasn't clearing and it's still not clearing. So I went ahead and like cut all the way back there. And then I've got to do the same over there because it's not clearing. But anyway, yeah, I can get some use out of this engine. This car can be sent off for the work because honestly, I can't fab a cage. I can't do that. I'm gonna let the professionals do it. So this car can be sent off for the proper treatment. While the cage is getting done, the same people can do the tube front. The same people can do the firewall. And it's not gonna be cheap, but that's fine. This car will be safe. In the meantime, it gives me a chance to grow and learn with the L8T, the new Gen VLT platform. Because the LT platform to me is new. There's a lot that I'm figuring out. And I know that if I can get it in the black car and do the minimal amount of work possible to get this thing to run, then I can enjoy it and learn with my project. Because it's basically an extension. This black car is an extension of the entire project. You know what I'm saying? So I put the seat in here. I can see, you know, basically where it's at with this really crummy steering wheel. I'll probably just cut the leather back, to be honest with you, and just to save money. Because like I said, low budget, low budget on the car, and use it to learn with the L8T platform. But the door still closes nice. You know, I shined up some wheels, and I was digging in the engine bay, and it doesn't have like a crazy fuel system or anything like that. No, it's just the regular LS stuff, which you could still make plenty of power on it. Yeah, disaster of working and cleaning. I still have one more wheel to clean. And the other one doesn't hold air. And I think it's because either A, it's a tire from 2013, maybe 2014. See? Yeah. Well, the 20th week of 2014. But I think it's the valve stem in there that's mounted to the surface that's causing it to leak. It could be a combination of both. Anyway, that's my plan. Put the engine in this once it's running, and then plumb the fuel system, because I can use these factory lines, which are right here. Not this part. This is, I don't know what that is. Just undo here, put some quick connects, and be done. Will I have ABS? No. Can I just bypass it? Yes. Do I want to? No. Just want to do the bare necessity to get this thing to run. That's it. So I can go and have fun and enjoy it. So it'll be, like I said, an extension of that car. So while this is out getting its work done, that one's having some fun. I got a plan. Make this thing make noise. So while I'm waiting on parts to come in for that, I have other things that I can do to get the other car ready. I have things I can do to get this thing ready. There's a lot of work and a lot of stuff and a lot of progress to make. That being said, I'm really glad you made it to the end of the video. It really means a lot to me that you've stuck it this far. I mean, heck, 2020, that's 4 years, maybe 5, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. So it's awesome. We'll see you next time.